Hello and welcome back. Today I am looking at the Silva Aegis. Now honestly I'm actually revisiting this weapon because when I first played through didn't really have too much of a clue of modding. I honestly didn't think this weapon was too good. If memory serves, it used to only have a 10% status chance, but now it's got a 20%, so it's possibly had a bit of a buff in the past. Maybe D had a look at it. I'm not too sure. I could be completely wrong on that. So either way, due to my new clued up capabilities of modding, along with new mods such as Weeping Wounds, Drifting Contact, etc., etc., and especially now, of course, we have the Silva Aegis Augment Avenging Truth, which is available from the latest event, Operation Ambulance Reborn. It costs 75 Animo nav coordinates, I believe they're called. I always want to say amino acid coordinates, but you know. You take them to a relay, you speak to Ergo Glast over at the parent sequence in said relay, doesn't matter what one, and you give him 75 of these amino acids, hint, got it, and he gives you one mod, and you can pick what one you want. This was one of the first ones I got because it made me want to revisit the Silver Aegis because I love the Augment, but to me the Silver Aegis never really stood up to the Augment in any way. But then melee syndicates were like introduced, so I was like really hoping that Augment would be one of them, preferably as well if it was a Vacor Augment. I thought that could be an interesting combination. It's a Grineer weapon. I thought it's a pretty decent possibility as well. It never actually came to light. We got stuck with Sidon instead. Ugh. But fast forward a few times and Operation Ambulance Reborn has come out, and there's an augment mod for the Silver Aegis, and adding that into the equation of some of these new mods, and this is the capability of it, especially on a Sarin. These are level 145 Corrupted Heavy Gunners, and they just get rinsed. And this mod here, Avenging Truth, as I said, is one of the main reasons. It's absolutely amazing. Your weapon now farts, because that's all it really is, isn't it? It's just a fart. But adding it into Sarin as well, I find it synergizes very well, because Toxic Lash, her third ability, actually increases your tankiness when blocking. It actually negates a lot of damage. That could possibly mean, or you could possibly take that as meaning, that when you actually do these blocks, that you're not actually storing up as much damage. Trust me, you really are. You do store up quite a bit, and you can unleash it very easily with Final Harbinger. It takes a bit of practice because it's not going to be your standard just hold E and go. Utilising both Toxic Lash and Regenerative Molt do also increase your survivability, tankiness, etc, and it really is a pretty darn good combination. At the end of the video I will be showing you the build I have for Silver Aegis and the particular melee styled build I have around for Sarin, just in case you want to try it out on Sarin as well with Toxic Lash. It does work out really well. Another little tip as well with Sarin, if you actually pop the spore, so you cast spore on them first, cast Toxic Lash, if you pop the spore while using Toxic Lash it actually refunds energy. You can be a self EV, why not? But seriously, this weapon really does work up to a very high level. I've been playing around with it and testing it. So far it seems to go up to about level 200 pretty easily before it starts actually struggling. However, that is because of Weeping Wounds and Drifting Contact. That is the main thing that you will need to keep this build going. It's one, a combo multiplying counter, and a way for it to work. So as I've already said, Weeping Wounds and Drifting Contact is there. I am also using Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fury, Virulent Scourge, Voltaic Strike, Condition Overload, Weeping Wounds, and Avenging Truth. Condition Overload is always good for bolstering your damage. Avenging Truth is the augment. The rest of it is just attack speed, damage, and the elemental, as well as trying to push that status chance up. Right. Up next is the Sarin build, which I'm hoping helps you out. My Sarin is very form heavy, but still charge, power drift, prime flow, prime continuity, constitution, streamline, vitality, blind raid, contagion cloud, and regenerative molt. Those two are sort of like the basics. You need to keep both your 2 and your 3 active in conjunction with each other, just to help survivability and just to get a lot more damage out, because Toxic Lash is a really powerful ability, very underrated as well. Anyway, that's me. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!